out nice and straight and lean into it. Arms nice and straight and back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and fast. Switching, rotating, doing that same move, only instead of holding it, we're just going back. 1, 2, 3.
When you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hey you guys, so today is a perfect day outside. It is definitely September, but it's only like 59 degrees and beautiful sunshine. No humidity. It feels like a fall day, and so we're going to do November stretching workout together. And whatever you do, if you really like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment for anyone you think who would enjoy this workout. And check me out on my Twitter as Dixie Cuddles, Dixie Cuddles Fitness on Discord, Dixie Cuddles _ Fitness on Instagram, Dixie Cuddles Fitness on TikTok, and Dixie's Warriors / in parentheses Dixie Cuddles Fitness on my Facebook. So let's relax together. I'm gonna try this again because I had a problem with it the last time, so this is my second run on this.
Alright guys, let's get this started. Stretch your arms above your head. Lean back slightly, look up at the sky. Just relax into it. Keep those hands pointed above your head. Bring it down for me and release. Bring one foot up onto your knee. Hands above your head. We're now doing the tree pose together. And release. Bring that opposite foot up onto your knee. Again. Raise your hands above your head. Oops. And hold. I love the tree pose. It's hard. It helps you work on your balance. Bring it down for me. Cross your one leg over your knee. And then go into sitting position. Prayer hands in front of you. Squat down as deep into that position as you can. And bring it up and down. 1, 2, 3. And hold. And bring it down. Opposite leg over the opposite knee. Again, into a sitting position. Squat down as low into that sitting position as you can. Prayer hands and hold. Again, we're going to dip it up and down, so get ready for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Great job. And it takes a little balance through that. Stretch down to your opposite leg. Arm behind you. Other hand to the opposite foot again. Arm up behind you. Get ready. We're going to switch back and forth nice and fast. Switching, rotating, doing that same move, only instead of holding it, we're just going back, left to right. And bring it up. Going into a warrior's pose for me. One foot is straight forward, the other foot is pointed sideways on the back side. Your foot should be swinging sideways. Arms out nice and straight and lean into it. Stretch it to the other side, same thing. Front one pointed forward, back one. Arms nice and straight and back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swing it back and forth for me. And relax. Legs out straight into a half split. Hands all the way down on the mat. And hold. Breathe into it. Roll it up slowly. Bring those hands behind your back. I want you either in prayer hands or hands crossed behind your back. Nose should be pointed towards the floor or the ground or the mat. And hold. Breathe into it. And release. Stretch one hand down to the opposite leg. And hold. If you can, try to see if you can touch those toes. If not, try to touch the ankle or the knee and just give me a nice hold. Bring it back to the middle. Roll it in nice and slow for me. Bring it down. Roll it back. We're now going into sun salutation. Hands behind your back. All the way down to your toes. Knees bent. Roll it back up. All the way back. Look to the sky. Each time your hands should be reaching behind your head. Your knees should be bending when you go down to reach towards your toes. Bend your back way back. Hands over that head. Stretch it out. Right here. Warrior 2. Going down. I want you to go into it as deep as you can. Almost like a runner's lunge, and your hands are above your head. Bring it down. Hands on your knees. Two prayer hands. Angle, like you're laying your cheek on your hands. And hold. Lean back, 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 back. Try to get that hand to touch your heel. Other hand is over your head, reaching over your head, and look up to the sky. And release for me. Switch sides. Warrior 2 pose again. Get on those toes in the back. Bring that knee down to the mat. Hands straight up in the air above your head. And hold. Again. Bring your elbows down to your knee. Hands in prayer hands. Touching your fingers to your cheek and hold. Lean it back. Sometimes I'm not as flexible on one side as the other, as you see right here. Kind of messing up. Just stretch as far as your body will let you and put that hand over your head. Touch all the way to your heel if you can. Bring it down for me. Straight runner's lunge right here. Straighten that back leg all the way out. Hands right next to the front foot and hold. Pop it in. Bring the other leg back. Same thing. Runner's lunge straight down into it. Hands on the mat. And very slowly roll it up for me. Bring it all the way in. We're going to do what is called the eagle. So one foot is going to be behind you, like just over your knee, crossing left hand over the right, all the way up to the sky. Lean down into it, squat into it as far as you can and hold. I want you to roll it all the way down for me. Touch those toes if you can. I'm kind of doing a forward fold motion. And hold. Slowly roll it up. Back into the eagle. Opposite leg crossed over on the opposite side. Sorry, started with the wrong one. Hands up to the sky. Right over the left. Squat down as low as you can. Yes. As you can see, sometimes it's hard to get your balance at the beginning, and give me a nice hold. Stretch it all the way out, like into stork dive. Toe is pointed, nose is towards the ground, hands are behind you slightly, like your wings. Stretch your hands up over your head, and I want you to lean to the side and bring it down. Again, all the way up. Point those toes, hands behind you like you're spreading your wings, and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Slowly bring those hands up over your head, stretch them out, and turn to the side and hold. And bring it down. Stretch all the way up, hands behind your head, up onto your tippy toes, up, 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 as high on tiptoes as you can stand, and hold it back. Get those arms behind you as far as you can, opening up that chest. Bring it down. Go down into chair pose. Squat down into it. Hands above your head and hold. Deep breath in. Release as you come up. Going down into downward facing dog right here. Give me a nice hold. And stretch it out forward. Going into plank position and hold. Hop it up. Going into goddess squat. So we're going to down into a deep squat. Prayer hands up in front of you. And hold. Bring it out for me. Back into plank. Slowly going back into downward facing dog. Keep it up. And hold, hold, hold. Deep breath in. And exhale. Lean to your left as hard as you can lean to that left. We're stretching out our hips. Lean to the right as hard as you can stretch to the right. And leaning out those hips, staying in downward dog. Go down onto your elbows. Your head should be touching the mat. We are now doing what is similar, called a dolphin pose. One leg up in front of, up behind you as high as you can, and pull it in like you're trying to touch your nose, and hold. Right here, we're putting a nice tight contraction on our abs. Stretch that leg all the way up into the sky. Slowly roll it back down. Try and touch it and pretend like you're trying to touch your nose. Point that toe, those toes, and hold. And come down onto your knees. Great job. Stretch it out. Let's do a child's pose right here. Nice deep breath. Feet should be clasped together behind you. Breathe in. Breathe out. And I want you to stay in child's pose, but you're going in, stretching to the left, and hold. Stretching to the right, and hold. Going into thread the needle, so that means you are, your head is on the ground. Opposite hand is pulled through your torso, laying on the ground nice and straight. That's why it's called thread the needle. So you're taking your left hand over to the right side. Right hand should be stretched all the way out. Opposite, right hand all the way through. Left hand or left arm stretched all the way out, and your cheeks should be touching the mat or the floor. Bring it up for me. I want you to bring one leg out. Get down on your elbows. And I want you to go into a leg extension, but you're going to go up higher than your hip and you're holding it at a 90-degree angle and just hold. This gives you a nice stretch in the butt and your thighs. Opposite leg up, 90-degree angle, and hold. Stretch one leg over, all the way around, wrap it as round as tight as you can. We're doing what is called a pretzel. That one foot is all the way down. Put your nose onto your knee, your hands in front of you, and hold. Pull that leg out, elbow on your knee, other hand right way behind you, twist it back and hold. Nice stretch in that back. Moving forward, again, opposite leg goes underneath, opposite leg sitting straight back on it, back into that pretzel. Stretch those hands out as far as you can in front of you and try to touch your nose to your knee and hold. Get ready, we're going to unfold again slightly. Opposite elbow on the opposite leg. Opposite hands resting behind you so that you're twisting to the side and hold. Stretch it all the way up on your side into side plank, arm above your head. And just hold, bring that arm back towards your waist and back over your head. Right here we are stretching out our abs. And then bring it down, 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 doing a crab reach. How far can that hand go? Can you bring that hand further than me? Can you touch the ground? Go down and release. Back up into side plank on the opposite side for me. Same move. Bring that hand over your head. Hold it. Bring the arm down. Again toward your stomach and your waist. Stretching out those stomach muscles. Stretch it all the way down, 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 down. Then you touch your hand to the ground and hold. This is called a crab reach. Bring it down. Going up into upward bow, hands behind your head, pushing you up off the ground, feet planted flat on the ground, and hold. 1, doing some push-ups, 2, 3, and 4, and relax. Bring those knees into your chest and hold. Nice deep breath in, and release. Breathe it in. Release all that stress. One knee in, other leg straight. Knee in, other leg straight at an 90-degree angle. Keep it going. And bring your knees all the way down to the ground. Hands stretched behind your head and lift up, 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 up into bridge and hold. Bring it down, release it. Stretch those legs all the way out. Keep them, point those toes, point those hands, and stretch it. A nice deep breath in. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. And the hands to the side. I want you to lean up. Bringing those legs over your head and touch those toes to the ground. Touch those knees to your forehead and hold. Slowly roll it up, 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 up. Keep those legs as straight as you can. Keep coming up, 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 up. Going to keep it at a slight 45 to 90 degree angle and twist. Right over the left. Crisscross those legs right and left. Right. And bring it down and nice and slow. You're doing great. I said this was going to be a relaxing stretching routine, but I could not resist putting some kind of toning in there. So I apologize to anyone who was like, why did she say this was relaxing? On your stomach, hands straight to your side, nose pointing toward the ground, your chest is lifted off the ground, your feet are lifted up to 1 to 2 inches off the ground, and hold. One thing I love about following people's videos on YouTube or anything else, if you get behind, you can always just pause the video. Hands straight in front of you, toes pointed. We are now doing Superman move as a stretch. And hold. Lean up. And going straight up into Cobra. Give me a nice hold. That means the feet are flat behind you. You're pushing yourself up. Your torso should be completely off the mat. And one leg straight in front of you. As straight in front of you as you can. Other leg straight pointed behind you. Elbows and hands on the mat or the floor. We're now doing a pigeon. What is called a pigeon? It's good for stretching out your hips. Bring it up. Bring that front leg straight out in front of you, going into a split. As straight as his legs can go. Touch your toes, your knee, your ankle. Try to touch your nose to the knee. And hold. Opposite side. Legs straight in front of you. I should have started on this side first because you can see what I'm talking about easier on this side. So legs straight in front of you. Other leg straight behind you. Toes pointed. And elbows and hands should be touching the mat. And hold. Stretch out that foot all the way out again into a split. There you go. Toe, touch your toes, ankle, knee, touch your nose to the knee if you can. Stay in that split position, come to the middle. Stretch our hands out as far in front of you as you can, nose pointed towards the ground. Stretch one hand over your head. The other hand should be touching your toes, your ankle, or your knee, wherever your flexibility is at, and hold. Look at that, hands above your head. Switch sides. Stretch back in front again, and one more time. Stretch out those hands as far in front of you as you can. Stretch all the way up, 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 up. Hands stretch to the other toes. Hand above your head, opposite side this time, and hold it and look to the sky. Bring it out and down and release. Bring your feet together. We are going to do what is called the butterfly. So right here, I want you to just stretch your head all the way back, lean it back, look to the sky. Right now we're stretching out our neck. Roll that neck left to right, staying in that butterfly position, left and right, and relax into it, stretching our necks out. Bring those knees down. I want you to bring the knees down as close to the mat or the floor as you can. Keep pulsing them down and bringing them up. Those are your butterfly wings. Keep it going. Lean forward into it. This one, for some reason, I can't lean very far forward, so lean as far forward as you comfortably can. Nose should be looking towards the floor or the mat. Bring it up for me. All the way on your knees. Hands behind you. Getting down onto your elbows, slowly rolling down. Your hands should be at your sides. Trying to push those knees as close to the ground as you can. And hold. Going into a boat pose, legs straight out in front of you at a 45-degree angle and hold. Keep those knees bent. Turn around, face forward for me. Cross those legs. I want you to take your hands up and pull them all the way back and puff that chest up and lean your head back looking to the sky. We're now doing what is called a cactus pose. Breathe into it nice and deep and relax. Get ready. I want your hands down. Palms facing toward the sky. We're now in lotus pose, which is also called the meditation pose. We're staying in this pose for about a minute. I want you to take some nice deep breaths in and exhale and relax. Think about releasing that stress, beautiful sunset, ocean waves, waterfalls, whatever makes you happy, and relax. Breathe in and breathe out. And release. Get up onto your feet. I want you to be in a very low squat. Touch those elbows to your knees in the prayer hands and hold. We are nearing the end of the stretching routine. Hands down. Go into a squat position. We're doing what is considered a frog pose, kind of, sort of like a frog pose. Almost like in the sumo squat. I want those elbows on those knees and prayer hands again and hold. Slowly roll it up. up. And bring it all the way up. And we are finished.
Alright guys, just finished November stretching routine. I hope you liked this. I know one thing, I needed something to relax and unwind. This world that we live in is so stressful all the time. And I know that it's really getting rough sometimes. So I hope you enjoyed this. This helped you relax, but also get ready for your day. If you're getting ready to go to work, hopefully it helps you unwind so you can can be in a better mindset. And if you are getting ready for bed, hopefully this will help you unwind and go to sleep. Whatever you do, keep moving, keep eating healthy, and don't ever give up. Make sure you check me out on my Twitter as Dixie Cuddles. My TikTok is Dixie Cuddles Fitness. My Instagram is Dixie Cuddles _fitness. TikTok is Dixie Cuddles Fitness. And Facebook as Dixie's Warriors in parentheses Dixie Cuddles Fitness if you want to. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. I appreciate every single one of you. I'd be nothing without you.